Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. This is the auxiliary battle for month, I think it's 6. Where we're facing this King of Fangs here, as well as some other random dudes that for some reason are fighting alongside of it, which makes no sense to me, but whatever. I've already arranged my units, which I hadn't done at the end of the last episode. I put the horses over here because even though they have to charge through the bushes, they don't then have to go up the stairs. And we've got like a bunch of stairs here and here and here and here. So I think it would actually take them longer to get through there. So they're all there. And then we've got I split the healers up. And then Hubert's over here because we got Forest to deal with. So that's the logic. With that out of the way, let's get a move on.
As you wish.
I think he's gonna double no matter what he uses, but that's probably plenty of damage.
That's my cue.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Also probably plenty of damage.
Not quite what I was after.
Nope. Alright, let's...
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
God, Ferdinand, please, just stop. Not great hit rates here. Javelin is 79. Alright, okay, I'm gonna actually go with the Javelin so that he can potentially counterattack that mage.
This was beneath me. This can't be right.
Yeah, well, speed and defense isn't too bad.
I'm on it.
Oh no.
Oh, this guy has a Javelin? No, no. Alright, yeah, same thing here.
Just give up. Whoops. Oh well.
Everyone gets crappy levels. You get a crappy level. You get a crappy level. You get a crappy level. Yay! And no, he did get to equip his Dex +4. That's good. Yeah, is it? Oh, that's a Void Tome skill, I think. Yeah, Black Magic Void. That's fine. What's her Gambit? Not terrible. The other option is to just attack and then ride forward. We'll let you just use the Gambit, why not?
We'll work together.
Gambit boost.
Do something.
Do something. They did something. Alright, we have taken possession of the forest. It's ours now.
Stay focused.
Oh, what? No doubles? What? No kill? Hmm.
I will
Most
prevail.
upsetting. Alright, none of these guys have ranged weapons, doesn't look like. There's no real reason for Edelgard to use a ranged weapon other than to just take a pot shot at this guy, which is probably not
Put me
really
in there.
necessary. Wait, can Petra not get there? I was thinking she could, but no, she can't. Okay, well that was dumb. Whatever, we'll just, yeah, that one guy won't be able to reach, but that's fine.
Witness my power. I will get the victory.
Alright, and I'm just gonna screen Blinheart here, I think. I guess I could gambit this guy. Why not?
It's time.
I mean, I guess I should save it for the boss. That would be the reason why not. Hey, that's a
I
level.
must get stronger. I thought I was dead.
You always think that, Bernadetta.
I can improve too, you know.
Mean strength and speed. I'll take it. Whoa. Doubling. What's going on?
So obvious.
Wow. Dodge 275s? That's incredible! Why is this guy doubling you? 12 AS? With dark magic equipped? Damn. Alright. You can still kill him, so who cares?
That went as expected.
Let's see, this guy doesn't have a weapon. Alright. Just come all the way forward. This guy actually can't get to Sylvain. I wouldn't have minded if he could. Can't. The spell animations are very similar to Echo's too. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Like the spell names, but also the spell animations. Especially the dark spells are just ripped straight from Echo's. Hubert, you can't really...
Thanks so much.
much here.
Am I done yet? I can improve too,
all right.
you know?
here. Can't get far enough.
My heart is full of victory.
Use the fading blow so that we can effectively advance a spot.
What a jump. I'm just getting started.
Not terrible. We'll only take a couple of more of those to get Linhardt to level 10. Is there anything special about this guy? Not really. I guess he has a steel lance. That's kind of special.
Should I have held back? Such power dwells within?
Yeah, but not such speed. Two damage. Or, excuse me, 4 damage. Actually, let's just give this kill here to Linhardt.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
I'm sorry to hear that, Linhardt.
I could have been sleeping this whole time.
I think that would have worked out as well for you. Anyway, alright, he's level 10. He can promote. Yay.
Witness frigid pride.
Oh yeah, there we go. Strength and speed. I'll give this kill to Casper.
Yeah, it worked.
Let Violet advance on the nasty beastie. Alright, so this guy could be a little scary. I mean, he won't take much damage. We won't hit very hard either.
You are not.
Alright, Can we get that archer down? Probably not. In fact, no. Well, the archer could go. I guess the archer can go into the woods either way. Has he got the +1 skill? Probably. Yeah. I guess that would have been the advantage of making Bernadetta an archer. We'd have gotten the +1 range skill, but whatever. There's no point, I guess, in... Let's just equip a Iron Axe, counterattack this guy. Interesting. It changed directions. I wonder why. Okay, so...
Careful.
Does he have... Helm Splitter? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Minor Crest of Gautier. I think that just increased his damage by like 10 something. Using a combat art.
Whoops. Oh well.
Yeah, you and your whoops. Oh. Oh. Unexpected, but not unwelcome.
The mark of nobility. This can't be right.
Man, a lot of 2-point levels. I guess at least they're not 1-point levels. I don't know how likely that would be.
I owe you one.
Alright, and we could potentially lure the guy over this way this turn. I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
I thank you.
That's his deal. Staggering blow again. Can be forged into silver gauntlets. Oh, I meant to test whether Casper could, like, punch without using gauntlets and what that would like. I forgot. I forget what they need to do in order to use a staggering blow. Let's see if we can figure that out.
Be on your guard when they have realized their full power. The damage caused at times like that is not contained to just once they have charged some power up, their barriers will be restored. Distract them with a gambit. Or
Alright, so they have to charge up. Yeah, so it should be pretty safe to lure him out. This is attack. 29. Eidolon can take that. Oh, she also can't get into range. Fine. Violet can take it too. What's this thing's AS? 16? Whoa. That could be not great. Not doubling. Yeah, that's not really what I'm looking for. Never mind. I don't want to get doubled. Okay. So... Ugh, no. Alright, yeah, let's just do this thing.
I created a plan.
Got it all confused, like. So the steel sword can't do, yeah, only sort of the creator can do Rupture to Heaven. Okay, good to know. Blaze seems like a reasonable thing to do.
I will help also.
Explode him! Armor broken already. Nice, that was fast. Alright. Byleth. Equip this, you can counterattack, and then fusillade this guy.
An ambitious plan. Now's our chance.
You won't kill Byleth, so that's fine. But we also might just be able to kill him outright. Here.
I'm on it.
Ferdinand and Caspar. Before I do that...
A great help.
Oh, he's 1 point away from class mastery and he's about to promote. Sigh.
You're a big help.
Oh, it's not Ferdinand who can reach it, it's Sylvain. Whatever. They're practically the same person. Monster Piercer. Cool. Okay, so it's still attacking Byleth? Interesting. Not a whole lot doing there. Alright. Does he also have... Well, you could just do that. That does quite a lot of damage.
I'm here to help.
So much gambit
Show you a
boost.
plan.
Attracted his attention, but can't get there. Or maybe he can. 1 to 2 range. I don't know how he would. Whatever.
We'll cover you.
They pushed me too far.
Charge! Alright, let's put a weak attack on him, because I think he's gonna go through one more phase. Maybe not, though. Ooh, 50% crit, that's right. That's right. Okay, well, maybe go with somebody who's gonna be a little bit more accurate. I like that'll work. Okay, he only goes through 2 phases. He only had 2 squares, or the one square. So the 2 squares like the last guy did. Alright, that's fine. That's a good level. I'm fine with this. Would have been nice to give the kill to Byleth, so we can recruit Shamir. But whatever. Not super important. Sylvain's motivation is not maxed out? Come on. Come on, game. Get it together. Get it together. Somebody's birthday. Oh, I guess we instruct before we have birthdays. That's fine. Alright, so... Oh, look at how many happy people we have now. Yay! Guess I'll just go down the list starting from the top. Or well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people with maxed. So I maybe should think a little bit about, like, is there one particular one I do or don't want to do? Let's see, Hubert, we'd be doing like, I guess we were trying to get him to learn Faith. Yeah, let's make sure that we do that. Ah, come on, Hubert.
It's all in hand.
There you go.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Are you sure?
One step closer to mastery.
Mastery. Yes.
Your instruction has been beneficial.
Right? Ferdinand, what would we be doing for you? Lances or axes, authority, finishing off writing. Nothing like super urgent. Caspar. Also nothing super urgent. Bernadetta. Also nothing super urgent. Well, that's probably going to be the case for... Oh, Bernadetta's actually one of the candidates anyway. I don't know that any of them have anything super urgent. Yeah, not so much. Okay, let's just pick somebody who's... the stuff they want to do is stuff that we're good at, I guess. So, like... he mostly wants to do lances, authority, riding... I guess we could... or you just not thinking about it hard and go top down, figuring that there's going to be more instruction later. So let's do that, actually. It is writing to C+.
I appreciate your coaching. Enlightening.
Yes, quite. No skill for that, I guess. I guess we'll do authority next.
I am beginning to understand. Seems simple enough.
Yes, I'm sure it does. Okay, Caspar, what do you want to do? You don't actually care about lances. Let's get his flight to D+.
Thanks for your help. Nailed it. Perfect.
Nailed it.
I'm getting it. I'll get it next time, too.
I could just keep going on the flight thing. Just because, like, these are far enough along, probably, but he's probably needs C. Well, he probably needs C or B axes and like C flying or something to be a wyvern dude, and those are both far away. Needs like 15-ish things here and more for flight, so I guess we'll do flight. Although he is going to have the group exercise improving his flight rating as well, but
that went way better than expected.
But no in combat stuff that's going to improve his flight. Right, Dorothea. Not really close enough to push anything over. Let's just do Zen Magic and see if we can get something cool. Not now, but soon.
Professor. I got it? Good.
Yay.
You're quite the motivator, Professor.
Oh yeah.
Everything went pretty well today. Everything went
Got
pretty
it.
well today. Oh, I see now.
Alright. And Petra. We'll also need like axes and flying. Probably should do axes. Probably should do axes.
I have understanding. You are giving me praise? I will get more soon.
So presumptuous.
Your guidance was greatly useful.
Wonder what the probabilities are on the different outcomes. She got 2
I
perfects?
have understanding.
Oh man, she was, well, I didn't get the chance to praise her, but she was basically right. Like, holy crap. Holy crap, Petra! Alright, so now we need to review our goals. As usual, Edelgard. That looks pretty good. Wait until we get to B axes before we worry about authority again. Hubert, Faith and Reason. Yeah. Ferdinand, lances and horses. That seems fine. Linhart, doing your thing. I mean, eventually, there's no real reason to keep doing white magic stuff, because he does need A level. But Fist Fair. But yeah, I mean, he's already at B level. He's gonna keep getting it in battle. I just wonder if it would make more sense to give him some reason and authority instead. You don't get that many points per like usage in battle, admittedly. So maybe I'll just wait until I get all the way to A. Right? Worry about it. It's not like it's urgent that he get the other stuff anyway. Punching and flying. He probably needs to be changed to axis and flying. And Bernadetta, leadership. You don't need your authority, whatever. You don't need that right now. Let's do. Now we could try to get Bose up to C, and we'll keep on going on the writing. And Dorothea. Yeah, I don't. She just got to C+ reason, so I'm fine leaving authority on until she hits the threshold on that. Petra, Axe Flight, yeah, that's what we need. Sylvain. Let's get him to plus authority, maybe. Alright, and we're still gonna do that.
Let me ask you something.
Ask away. Oh no, I've been trying to win the heart of this girl, but none of the fancy gifts or sweet things I tell her have worked. Do you know any secret dating tricks that I can use to win her heart? Well, speaking as a definitely representative person of the people you are interested in, these are both good pieces of advice. He won't, like, clean up your act, but deeper conversation? Sure. This one, terrible advice. I mean, it might kind of sort of work. It might also be good for her to him to just leave her alone, but like implying that this is actually like a thing.
Yeah, okay. I see that.
Oh great, your motivation increased. It was already maxed.
Professor?
Huh. Nah, you don't need to go that hard in on it. Catherine's birthday. Yes, let's go. Tea party time. Woo!
Oh, you didn't invite me here for a duel?
No, but we could,
Thanks.
like, throw teacups at each other if you'd like.
This is nice. What?
Is there a difference between these two? Reliable allies, capable comrades?
Wow.
Whatever. Monastery security. That seems like something you should be interested in.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
Mysteries? No, that's gonna be like history stuff. Let's go with this. Nailed it. Just like Casper.
I hear your nickname is Ashen Demon. It's good, but not as good as Thunder Catherine.
Blush? Sure, why not?
Of course.
Ha! Perfect tea time! Bam! So good at this game. Yeah! Alright.
Professor! Professor! What?
This is like so bizarre.
What?
I still can't figure out if this does anything. Alright, I don't want to be like creepy staring at like whatever. The one time it was like, oh, are you interested in this thing? Let me talk about it. And then I couldn't actually like get them to do it. I don't even know if that actually works.
What?
Do you want any gifts? Horseback riding. Weight training. I could see her wanting weight training things.
I'll take it. I love it.
Oh, sweet. We've done so well for ourselves here.
Thanks for the tea. Invite me again when you like. Bye.
Now Catherine thinks I'm the best. And I gained a charm point. Amazing. So good at this game. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
I wonder why.
Wonder...
Why does Lady Rhea give you special treatment? You're not
'Cause I'm the
particularly strong or
protagonist?
good-looking. You seem exceedingly unremarkable. Not that I doubt you were a skilled mercenary. Shamir came from the same background, but she doesn't get nearly as much of Lady Rhea's attention. Besides, it'd be one thing if you got brought on as a knight, but a professorship, unprecedented.
It's the pants, or the lack thereof. Rhea is like so appalled by them that it like circles back around into admiration.
I just don't get it. I'm flummoxed as to why she holds you in such high esteem. And it's not like just anyone can wield the Sword of the Creator.
Well...
It's a legendary relic, right? And it was casually handed over to you. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's because you're related to Geralt. He was a leader of the Knights of Seros, and probably the finest mercenary in all Fodlan. By the time I joined, he was gone. So I don't know him too well, but he's strong, right?
I guess. I mean, we haven't seen him do anything. Like, I don't... The only thing we know is that he has a very soothing voice. Like... It's so odd how often you get these questions about Gerald, and then your only options are to basically be like, I don't know anything about this guy. He's only like supposedly my dad that I've lived with my entire life, presumably, but it's like you ask me things about him and I don't know. It's like I've never seen him before. Like, what is with the deal with that? Am I like supposed to have amnesia or something? Like, and they just didn't bother to tell me. So confused. Alright. I don't know which of these is more or less ridiculous. Let's go with this. Yes.
Oh, come on. There can't be a soul in Fodlan who hasn't heard tales of the Blade Breaker.
Well, there's me.
Maybe that's it. Gerald used his influence to help you. But Lady Rhea wouldn't give you favorable treatment because of that. No, definitely not. There must be something more to you. Okay, that settles it. I'm going to watch from afar. Figure out what Lady Rhea could possibly see in you. Whatever it is, maybe I can copy it so that you'll take a shine to me as well. And if I discover that your intentions are malicious, I'll cut you down with relish.
And mustard? Oh, sad face. It's like the only time you get to see that expression. Also, that conversation was like super insulting. Holy crap, Catherine. It's like, you're just basically like, you know, crap on the underside of my shoe, and yet somehow, like, Lady Rhea thinks you're alright. Like, what's the deal with that? I don't understand why she looks at you and doesn't just see you for the lousy piece of crap that you are. And yet, well, it's setting up for some kind of like, I watched you from afar and I was captivated by you sort of nonsense in the later conversation. Now I understand why everyone thinks you're so amazing.
Oh, it's you. Out late again, I see. What brings you here? Is it that obvious? I despise being cooped up when sleep evades me. I just have to get some fresh air. So I see. Still, it's ill-advised to stay out so late. I should get some sleep too, but... Have you ever felt a sort of longing for the outdoors?
Nope.
I have. There are times I long for the warmth of the sun, for a sweet breeze on my face. Do you remember what I told you the other night? About my past?
Yep.
None of my siblings had a chance to lead the sort of life they deserved. An ordinary life.
Huh. I kind of want to say this.
Well, perhaps if I tell you more, it will come back to you. My siblings and I were imprisoned underground, beneath the palace. The objective was to endow our bodies with the power of a major crest.
Oh.
I have always possessed the crest of Seiros, inherited through the Hresvelg bloodline. But it was only a minor crest, and most of my siblings bore no crest at all. In order to create a peerless emperor to rule Fodlan, they violated our bodies by cutting open our very flesh.
What?
Now here I stand, the fruit of that endeavor, Edelgard von Hresvelg. But that came at too high a price. The others were sacrificed. Ours weren't the only lives devastated by that terrible process. Innocents died as well, without even knowing what they were dying for. And there you have it, the truth of the Hresvelg's empire.
Well, we know who's to blame. The crests are to blame, teacher. That makes it sound even more like Mistborn.
It is. But when you see my true strength, you will know that I speak the truth. I have kept it hidden all this time, but I will reveal to you the power of my second crest.
Oh, snap.
It is the same as yours, the crest of flames. When it manifested for me, I swore a silent oath. For the sake of my family, and for all the poor souls whose lives were traded for my existence. For their sake, I will build a world where such meaningless sacrifice is never again sanctioned. As Emperor, I will change the world. I swear it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Our results speak volumes.
Hey, nice.
Ah, it's clear to me now.
Hubert learned heal. Let's go. Alright, so that means we want to check, make sure. Wait, how do I... Oh, it's there. Okay. Hopefully it stays there. I don't know exactly how this all works, but, yeah, so now... Oh, right. That I wanted to look at the abilities because, like, maybe... Well, no, he doesn't need hit, avoid, and crit avoid because he won't be, like, equipping the heal or whatever, so that's all fine. Alright, but we got more supports. Oh my, do we have more supports. I guess it's not surprising that these two
Caspar,
do.
I've been wondering something. Would you be happier if you were the heir to House Burgleys?
Of course. My brother probably wouldn't be too happy about it, though. I've got nothing against him, and I'd hate to cause him trouble, so I guess it wouldn't make me very happy at all.
You may not want to hear this, but your brother is not a good man. He's lazy and greedy, and has always relied on the knowledge that he would inherit a title. That's my impression of him, anyway.
You don't hold anything back, do you? But to be honest, you're not too far off. He's got good reason for it, though. Our grandfather was really obsessed with his second wife. She has a son named Randolph, who she really wanted to become the heir. In the end, though, my grandfather had to step down sooner than expected, so everything went to my father instead. My brother is still really worried about having his future taken from him.
That's the price of taking your own desires into account when choosing an heir. The concept of nobility is decaying, and it's dragging the Empire into the ground with it.
Wow, this conversation is really going there. You may be right, but it's not like the world is ever going to change, right?
It must. I intend to create a world where the best are free to rise to the top and succeed, regardless of their bloodline. The nobility as it is now could not exist in a world like that. I'll make sure of it.
What do you think would happen to me in that kind of world? Would you appoint me as a general or minister of military affairs?
If you were the best suited for that position, I would.
Right, so my life would pretty much stay the same. I'd still have to train, get stronger, and use my abilities to cut my own path. I don't know what I'm gonna do after we graduate. I guess I'll just have to fight for you.
Is that so?
At the base, the front lines, or wherever we might be fighting, I'll be there with all my might.
Well, alright. So, what Edelgard is not addressing in all of this is like, we're not going to do bloodlines, we're not going to do crests. What about your bloodline? What about the fact that you are only in your position because of your bloodline? You going to do something about that? Are you going to abdicate? Are you going to implement democracy? I bet not. Oh well.
You're looking pretty tired, Linhart. I think you could use a little more of the fighting spirit.
I believe you have enough fighting spirit for the both of us.
Enough? There's no such thing. You need as much as you can get if you're gonna train.
I'd rather pace myself. You're becoming too much like your father. I still recall with startling clarity the time he forced me to do some training.
Ha! I remember your father wasn't too happy about that. Our fathers actually got into a fight over it.
They hate one another so much. I simply cannot fathom what's wrong with the two of them.
I wish they'd just have it out already. One big fight to settle things. My father would win, obviously, but it would still be fun to watch.
That would be rather cruel. I don't think anyone in Fogland could beat up your father. My father does have the height advantage, though.
Height advantage? What does that matter?
When two opponents are of similar strength, the one with the height advantage wins. It's pure math.
Whoever
Let's
forces
go
the
being
other to
tall.
submit wins. That's how fighting works. It has nothing to do with height.
Brute strength alone doesn't decide a fight. And taller people have longer limbs, too. Longer limbs equates to a longer reach. Taller people can hit you from farther away. Oh, and they have more leg strength. There's also that... Well, I'm bored explaining this. I think you get my point.
No, I don't get it. Now you're talking about limb length and reach? None of that matters when you're up close and brawling.
Of course it does.
I'm going to agree with you just so I don't have to keep talking.
Ah!
If you've got something else to say, then come out and say it. Actually, you know what? Forget this. I'll prove it to you myself.
And then he just
Some of
tackles
those
him.
new knights look pretty tall. I'll fight one just for
Oh,
you.
come on.
And off he goes.
Should have just, like, attacked Linhardt. I mean, Linhardt's...
They're all so strong, I couldn't land a single blow.
So it's as I said then, isn't it? The tallest fighter has the advantage. And my father could beat yours in a fight.
That's not... Man, they're bad at, like, understanding the possibility that there are multiple inputs into a system. Like, Jesus. It's like, oh, well, there's only one and only one possible cause for these effects, so it's either height or it isn't. Like, okay. Gosh.
And that one goes there. Perfect.
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! Enemies here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help? I'm the one who came here for help. I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's fight. It's ridiculous. All I do is step in to calm them down, and the next thing you know, they're both at my throat. Hey, you ever been in a fight?
Fight? You're challenging me to a duel? No, I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
You've never fought anyone. Aside from killing enough enemies to go from level 1 to level, like, 12 or 13 or whatever you are. Okay.
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think
Ah!
that maybe your attitude makes you a little unapproachable?
Heh.
You should try stepping outside and socializing. I'm sure you'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with. I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really shared a moment. Come on, let's go check it out.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me! Ah! Let me down! Let me down!
Calm
Oh,
down.
dear.
I'm just gonna carry you out of here. Easy does it.
What the heck?
And here we are. See? That wasn't so bad now, was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What? Where am I? Oh, it's pretty. Such a lovely view.
Okay, every conversation with Bernadetta is quite an experience. I will say that I think there's an opportunity here that they're either gonna have to take advantage of later or they're failing to take advantage of already. Where, like, you know, when Bernadetta says, like, hey, it's not as easy for me as it is for you, like, there could be some truth to that. I feel like that's worth exploring, right? Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's, like, something more going on there than just, like, you know, what would constitute a joke character. But I don't know if they're gonna get that into that level of, like, depth with it.
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here?
I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness.
I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be.
Really?
Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and... No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts. But your cooking is... horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends. Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
Yeah, Dorothea's pretty great, even if she can't cook. Alright, alright. One more conversation with Bernadetta. Ay, ay, ay.
I've looked everywhere. I guess Sylvain must still have it. Huh? When did this book get here? Wait, this is mine. And there's something sticking out of it. A letter? Dear author, I read your manuscript quite by accident and duly apologize. However, I also write today to inform you that I enjoyed your story tremendously. I laughed and cried as the heroine overcame her many obstacles, growing stronger with each step. Your literary style presents a unique perspective. I could sense you watching over the protagonist. Wow, so many compliments, and so much attention to detail. A girl's failures are as compelling as her triumphs. Since authors are told to write what they know, I believe your tale would not have been so convincing were it not for your own experiences. What? My own experiences? That's a weird way to give praise. Who wrote this anyway? Who would read my story so carefully and then write this long letter to tell me about it? Whoever it is, they must be wonderful. Someone like my dear old uncle.
Nope.
I do hope my letter inspires you to keep writing. Looking forward to the next chapter. Your devoted fan, Sylvain. What? Sylvain? It can't be!
Hey, Bernadetta. Did you read my letter?
How long have you been standing there?
I'm sorry, but I fell head over heels for your story. It's so good, and I just had to tell you about it. So, what do you say? Will you write more? Why don't we talk literature over some tea?
Oh, I see your plan now.
My
You're
God.
out to humiliate me. Very clever, but I'm not falling for it.
Gosh, he never. Ugh. Actually, I was like gonna be pretty impressed with Sylvain there for a second. I was like, oh, he figured out like that if you want to actually communicate with Bernadetta, you have to like, you know, come at it from an angle, so to speak. So you put it in writing so that she's not like all freaked out, and then like later maybe you let her approach you or something, you know, like. But I mean, I can't tell. It seems like he at least kind of understood that, but then she's so frickin' dense that she still doesn't understand that he's sincere. Ugh, God. Man, she is a frustrating character. Alright, well, I'm definitely not doing, like, the next set of things now, although... Oh, well, I guess there's the certification for Linhardt. He can become a priest. I guess if I were going to do a seminar, then that wouldn't really take any time, but still, it's been over an hour.
I passed? Well done, me.
I'm thinking about it, I guess I'll... So, this... Still not new stuff here, right? Right. Something that I needed to... I don't think there was any to repair. Oh, well... Oh! The bullion I can sell. I guess we could repair that iron lance, but then again, I've got another one in the convoy, so what bother? Increases charm by 1. An apple said to be blessed by the goddess. Huh. Oh, the gauntlets. That was what I wanted to go to the blacksmith for. So, yeah, this is... Charm by 1 is not enough for a stat booster. There's got to be something more to that. Which means I'm going to give it to either Byleth or Edelgard. They're like the most important characters. But I'm also wanted to forge. I think it's forge probably as opposed to repair. Happens if I do try to repair it. Oh, okay, so I can't even do it yet. Great. Alright, who... I guess I could give it to Petra too. Be legit. Petra, always catches me off guard every time I see her last name that she's like Scottish. Doesn't sound Scottish, doesn't look Scottish, but... Give it to Byleth. Pretty sure we can be confident that Byleth will be participating throughout the game, doing things. Alright, so let's at least look at... We have Normal stuff. Here we have that celebration thing, but probably not worth actually doing. And then we get Dorothea's birthday. Oh boy, here comes tea time. And then, yeah, and then we go and do the thing, which, yeah, okay. So I guess I probably will do a seminar, because like battle seems kind of pointless. Exploring also pointless. I guess I could rest. But... So this is like the most seminar with the most people. Sure, let's just do it now. Seconds. Although then it's gonna railroad me into a place where I can't save. So actually, I'll plan to do that next time. So next episode will be seminar, instruct. I don't know what I'm doing next weekend, and then tea time, and then we're gonna find out what happened to Flame. So see you then for that. Thank you for watching.